this girl behind me, she's been following me around the streets everywhere. I don't know what to do about it. Let me fill you in on what happened. This girl, I thought she was a normal girl. She's following me around, and at one point she tries to steal my wallet. 3 weeks later, she sees me on the street, starts following me back to my hostel. This is the third day, and we're still being followed around. I go to my hostel, she follows me behind, opens the door, is in the common area, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I go to bed, and I'm like, you gotta go. And she won't leave. Eventually, I run into my bed without her seeing. And I wake up in the morning, and I'm sitting in the common area, and who do I see? This girl shows up again in a different outfit. You know, is like looking at me and smiling, and I'm trying not to make eye contact. I'm trying to be nice at certain points. And eventually, I was just like, yo, you gotta leave. Like, you don't stay here, this is not cool. She's following me up to the floors, and I'm worried that she's gonna take things from guests and things like that. Eventually, because she won't listen to me, I have to alert the staff, and then the staff has to ask her to leave. Eventually she does. Then I meet up with my friends, and who do we see again? The same girl. The girl at the hostel told me that like she's probably mentally ill and on medication, and that makes a lot of sense. When I first met her, I didn't realize like that was the case because we don't speak the same language, so I didn't really pick up on the fact that things were off. But now I understand the fact that things are off. Well, these are my friends.
We're not part of the posse.
No. I like when they follow me around.
I'm actually trying to suck his dick too.
I'm just along for the ride.
Woo! Yeah, you know, so.
2,000 yen though.
This man is expensive.
Yeah.
Pay him what he's worth. Oh my God. So yeah, that's basically my day in a nutshell, and I just want to share that with you guys. Mental health is very important, and like,
Great transition.
you know, like.
Sponsored by BetterHelp.
Tag them.
BetterHelp. Sponsor me. Yeah, so you know, like obviously not the greatest situation, but.
Well, you got bodyguards here.
Yeah, I got my two bodyguards, Tito and Luis right here. And like, they got my back. You know, because when you're a famous YouTuber, you need bodyguards to follow you on the streets because stuff like this happens.
Yeah, I got my bat here.
Oh my God, she's ready. She's a trained KGB ex-Russian officer. You would.
Don't tell them.
Oh yeah, my bad. She's a normal girl from Honolulu, Hawaii. Yeah, that would be sick if you like fist bumped a dude and then like, took him home with you. Oh man, maybe we're making some traction here. Maybe like, maybe this whole story is gonna come to an end. She's cutting like the locals do. Yeah, so yeah, man. Just if you're a young person out there or even an older person, just like please take care of yourself. If you have running thoughts in your head of regrets that you never did, like if you have bad relationships, just reach out to those people and be like, hey, my bad, or like, hey, like, I'm still alive, or whatever you need to do. Call a friend. I don't know, man.
BetterHelp.
Yeah, or go for a brisk walk. Just whatever it takes to. Man, we got to speed up. What?
I'm cold looking at her.
Yeah.
You feel cold by looking at her?
I mean, you look. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, like you got to sell.
Yeah, man.
It's like, I respect the hustle.
When you're working, man, you gotta do your thing. If she does show up again, then I'm gonna give you guys updates because, this is like the type of experiences you have in Asia. It's in the basement here. Okay, so now we're at Ichiran, the greatest ramen from Fukuoka that you could ever ask for. It's famous and everybody knows about it who's in Japan. Konnichiwa. And yeah, so now we're gonna go eat. Bye. The interesting part of the video is over, unless you really like food. Okay, we're finished.